Hey gang, the video that you're about to watch is a compilation of sales from the past week or so. It's not showing every single eBay sale, but just showing some interesting things that I think you might want to see in a video. I don't always get to put stuff on YouTube every day regarding the eBay sales and the reselling business, but hopefully everyone is staying safe out there, and if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below, and we'll get on with the show. Enjoy the video. I'm Janet Decay the Mummy.
And I'm Grimgory the Monkey.
And together we host
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout!
Friday nights on Facebook Live.
Well, that was interesting.
Whoa.
Wow.
Alright guys, today is Wednesday?
It is.
Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. And sold a few things, and James is also doing a puzzle. So these are the things I sold for today so far. This is a pair of Ted Baker sunglasses. And I think I got these at our liquidation source. I want to say I maybe paid $1 or $2 for them. And they sold for $29.99. Brand new with the tags. These would be like $150 sunglasses. They're very cute, and I'm shipping them with this little velvet pouch. I'm going to wrap them up really good in bubble wrap, so they should be good to go. Here's a Nintendo GameCube game from my own collection. The games are just selling. They're selling really good. I'm going to have to see if I have more games I want to sell. But this is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Destroy All Monsters Melee. And you get to play as all these different monsters. It's 4-player, and you get to beat the crap out of each other. It's really, really fun. This sold for $19.70.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching! Alright guys, today is Wednesday the 26th of March. It's 2020. And it's about 9 o'clock in the evening. I had a couple sales go through earlier today, and I was just seeing if I could pull some of them and maybe get them packed up tonight. And I'm going to try to do scheduled mail pickups at the house to avoid going to the post office so much. So this is a Monopoly paperweight. It's the little car. It is from, it says 1998 Hasbro, and I think it's made out of pewter. But this was another consignment item from a friend. I originally had this at like $39 and then $36. And then I sent an offer to watchers for $30. So this did sell for $30 plus shipping. So that's kind of cool. And this item, this was from the vintage cameras and camera accessories I listed last week. Beacon flash synchronizer. And this goes to a Beacon camera. The Beacon cameras, I guess, are sought after along with the camera parts. This is like a flash attachment. And I put in the listing that it is untested. It looks like it would hook on through that. And then it also comes with the little booklets and, you know, the ephemera that goes with it. So I put this up, just buy it now, untested, $25. And it did sell for $25. But if I had the actual camera, and if I had the really rare bright red camera, that would be like $200. So look for anything that says Beacon or Beacon 2. It could be good, and if you get it cheap, that could be really good. Wait, why did I just say that? We're all stuck in our houses right now. I guess check your garage or basement or attic for vintage camera stuff. Maybe you can shop your own house. So there's those two things, and then I have one more thing I need to look for. Okay guys, it's Friday, March 27th, 2020, and these little video snippets you'll see later on YouTube. I'm just gonna, you know, edit everything together since I'm not doing like a daily video like I was hoping to, but I can put this all together as like a little compilation. So these sold on eBay thanks to Donald in Pennsylvania. This is our Conquer the Cons DVD with our characters Janet Decay, Grimgory, and it was played at Cinema Wasteland in 2015. This is like a convention special we put together about 4 or 5 years ago. This is Vampire Ticks from Outer Space, Season 2, Episode 5. This is an independent film made by Michael Butt from Wisconsin, and this is one of our episodes that we put together on DVD about 3-4 years ago. So yeah, some of our older episodes we have on our eBay store, or well, on my eBay store, and then I have both links to our eBays in the video description, and I'll try to put some more DVDs on there, and maybe some more video games and stuff too. So thank you, Don. He ordered both of those. And those are, I think, $15 each they went for. So thank you, Donald in Pennsylvania. This also sold. It's brand new with the tag. It's a size medium. It's a Soma. I guess it would be called like a day bra. Like a little lace bralette. It sold for $12 plus shipping. And I think I paid maybe $2 or $3 for this at a Savers. Because it was new with the tag, I picked it up because Soma bras are usually expensive. Like this one's priced at $30. So someone's getting a deal buying it for $12. So thank you, customer.
One POSHMARK sale. So I'm going to show you the POSHMARK sale.
These are Michael Kors sandals. They're pretty much brand new without the box. They look like they were never worn. And what size are those? I think they're a size 7? 7.5? Yeah, 7.5 medium. And they're leather. They're like navy sandals, wedge sandals. Those sold for $40. I think I bought these at a Savers for maybe $5 to $10 if I had to guess how much I paid. But they looked really nice. So, hey, 40 bucks. And I'm going to go pack those up. Okay, sorry guys, I'm running some laundry so you could hear the dryer behind us. This is my other eBay order. I did sell a Mummy and Monkey coffee mug on eBay. I already packed it up though, so I'm sorry. But I did sell a Malibu Barbie. She's from about 1971, 1972. She sold for $21 plus shipping. I don't remember exactly where I got her from. She may have been from a thrift store for maybe $1 or $2, or she may have been from one of those Barbie lots I bought a few months back. But regardless, she did sell, and I'm happy she did. And she'll get a new home now, $21 plus shipping. It is the last day of March 2020, and here's hoping things get better as time goes on. People get healthier. Our doctors and nurses get the protection they need. And businesses will bounce back over time. I hope everyone out there is being careful, being safe, taking care of, themselves, their families, all that, helping their neighbors. We want this all to be good, so let's focus on the good stuff. And speaking of good stuff, I have some sales here. This is a vintage Skipper hat, a Skipper doll little hat. This sold for $10. This was part of that Barbie doll lot that I bought a few months back. This is an antique Kodak camera. I had this when I had my brick and mortar shop in Lakewood, Ohio. I would sell these from time to time. And I had a couple left over that did not sell the last few months I was there. So instead of donating it, I decided to keep it to put online. And because it's beat up, I put it out online for parts for 10 bucks. These are great antique cameras. Some people do restore them and get them working. Some people just like them as props or decorative pieces. So unfortunately, they don't sell for a whole lot. If they're in pristine condition with these bellows in tip-top shape without any holes or tears, these can be like $75, $100. But this one's beat up. The bellows are beat up. This is tore up. These things that hold the camera up are kind of broken. So I put it up for parts, 10 bucks. It was just sitting around in the garage, and it's a Kodak, what was it called? I think Kodak 1A, and this is from the early 1900s. So this is over 100 years old. It's incredible. Just to hold an antique piece like this and know That 100 years ago, there was someone taking pictures with this is amazing. And I wonder if whoever's watching, if they have an appreciation for stuff like that too. Can you imagine the stories that this camera would tell if it could talk? How cool is that? Alright, moving on. This is a Macho Man. Is this still recording? It is. Just making sure. This is a Macho Man Randy Savage toy. It's an action figure from 1990 made by Titan Sports. And he's pretty cool. He sold for $20 plus shipping. Some of the 1980s and 1990s action figures do really well. And wrestling has still a huge fan base and following. And people do love to collect the vintage wrestling stuff. So this little guy sold for $20. He was in a box in my garage. And he was from my own collection. I don't remember where I got him from. Maybe a yard sale. Maybe a friend gave him to me. Here's Andre the Giant, another Titan Sports figurine. He's really cool looking. He is a little beat up. If he were in better condition, he would be like $30, $35. But I put him up for $25 because his paint is a little worn. He was well played with back in the day. So yeah, he went for $25. And this is a little anime figurine. And her name is Chi. And Chi is from the anime and the manga, the comic books. Manga is pretty much just another word for Japanese comic books. She comes with a little couch, so she sits like on the couch there. Again, she's from my own collection. I bought her a long time ago at an anime convention. I used to be really big, and I still do like anime. But there's a lot of little toys and stuff that I can put online. So she sold for $14.40 with shipping included. So yeah, those are some little toys. I have about 3 or 4 more things I have to find. And James and I are actually going to venture out to the post office today. The past 3-4 days, we had it set up where our postal carrier was actually picking up the packages from the house. So that way we're making less trips out in public. But we were thinking making trips just to check our mailbox, our P.O. box, about, once or twice a week. And we might venture out to a grocery store to pick up a few things. We will be bringing hand sanitizer with us and just trying to be careful. And when you're cooped up in the house, sometimes you feel like, even if it's just going to the post office, even if it's just going for a ride around the block or to go get groceries, it still feels nice to get out a little bit. I mean, just walking around your backyard, walking around the block can make you feel a lot better if you feel cooped up and stressed and like antsy. So yeah, I'm gonna go look for my other orders, and then I've got to pack up everything, so that'll take a little bit. Alright guys, I've sold this doll before, this brand of doll, and some of them are very valuable. In the past I sold 2 that went for like, one was $250, one was $300. It's not a very well-known brand, but when you research it, they do have a fan base. It's an Italian doll, and this doll is Furga. F-U-R-G-A. I think I even did a video about Furga dolls in the past, maybe in the past year or 2 on YouTube. This is a Furga doll I picked up at a Value World for $10.01. I don't know why they price it like that. But I don't remember if I had a coupon or not. But anyway, I might have paid full price for her because she's Furga. But she sold for $38.99. Now, if she had bigger eyes, longer lashes, and was dressed more like the fashion model Furga dolls, she would be good money, especially if she had her original outfit. This is like an 1800s style one, like a Southern Belle Furga doll. Has the fluffy, the floofy dress, the little hat, and has this really light, almost like a gray hair color. I think it's called ash blonde. Real pale eyes. But yeah, $38.99. I had, she was one of the items I had in my store for 20% off. So it's still a decent flip. And these dolls are cool, so I do pick them up when I find them. Alright, so to ship her out, I took an Amazon box. You can see it has the Amazon sticker there. And I turned it inside out and taped it up. Because I don't like to ship out boxes that have all this other crap on it. That way it'll look nice and clean when it's getting shipped. I have her kind of bent to fit in the box. Her legs move a little bit. So I was able to get her to fit comfortably in there without hurting Dolly. And I have her wrapped up in paper. I added some paper as stuffing. And I'm going to take another sheet of paper like that. Well, I need to cover up her head too to protect her hair. So let's put some paper over her. This is hard to do with one hand. Hold on. There we go. Alright, so I have her covered up. I think I'll add a little more paper on top just so she's not like moving around too much in there. So I'll tear this up into a few sheets and crumple it up, and then we're going to tape it up really good. On March 31st, 2020, so it's later in the day after we already dropped off our orders, I had this order come through. This is a 1960s bubble cut Barbie doll with the honey blonde hair. I had her priced at $32. I listed her last night. She does have green ears, so that's why I priced her lower, because of the green ear, and her paint is a little not so good on her face. So she's kind of like a TLC Barbie doll. Some of the collectors like to have these vintage dolls in perfect condition. But I didn't realize, because I do have a sale on my store right now for 20% off anything that's 30 or more. And it must have automatically did the 20% off, because instead of the 32, she sold for $25.60. I guess that's fine. She was part of a Barbie doll lot that I purchased online a few months ago. So I think I've already made money on those Barbie things I've been selling. She's just another Barbie thing. I was keeping her for a while because originally I was going to try to take the green ear off and try like CLR and different cleaning things. But I decided to not mess with it. And I did wash her hair and comb the hair out. And just sold her as is. So her new owner can fix her up and try to restore her so Barbie can be in tip-top shape. Breaking anything. There's one fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, and some seashells. So actually, these are seashells. I have a seahorse right there, and this is all chalkware. It's like 1970s chalkware by Miller Studios, 1979. And I sold all 4 of them for $28. I picked these up at a yard sale last summer for maybe a couple bucks. And I had these in my brick and mortar shop in Lakewood, Ohio, hanging on the wall for months. And people would look at them and think they were cute, but no one would buy them. So I was going through some things in the garage the other day with James, and I pulled these out and decided to list them. And they sold a few days later for $28 plus shipping.
James here in the Dungeon of Dreams. I'm going to show you a few things that I sold over the last day or two. Not really a ton of stuff, but first thing I got going on is this Crawling Eye DVD.
Ooh.
I think this sold for like 15 bucks. I think I had it up for 20, but I sent an offer out and got 20 for that. This Epcot Center plastic cup, a thermoserve, so it's a little retro, probably from the 80s. I think this sold for 20.
Nice.
And I forget how. I think this game sold for 24. It's called Is the Pope Catholic? So board games and puzzles, selling those pretty good, decently. But that's all I really got right now.
Well, what did that sell for?
I think 24 bucks.
24. And what did you pay for it?
I don't know, a couple of dollars.
That's cool.
Yeah, this sold for $24.90. This sold for, the cup sold for 15, and this sold for 15.
So your account is back up and you're selling things.
I guess, I hope.
since we did the live thing on YouTube.
People need to be better and buy more. They just have to. So come on, step it up, everyone. Get that stimulus money. Get those tax returns and go to eBay and have fun. Treat yourself, won't you?
Yeah, for your staycation.
That's right. You deserve it.
I am actually. That suitcase is neat.
One of those nice hard ones.
Vintage. An old crate?
There's Standard Oil Company on it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's old. It says 1931 or something.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, what's that little table?
I'm gonna go look on it. That's really dusty.
Mm-hmm. Probably too beat up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. Good there. A little cabinet. Oh, maybe it's the top to it.
Nice.
Cool.
Crazy cool. It's like taco stacks type stuff.
Very cool.
Box. Somebody else is going through these. I think this is like old tiles and stuff like that.
Oh, they just reuse those boxes, headboards.
Yeah. What is that?
Is that a mirror? It could be an old mirror.
I don't know what this is. It's like part of an old bed. What is it?
Oh, maybe for a fireplace?
It's old.
Wouldn't that be like a fireplace cover?